Dr. Kathy Kirkland did exactly what she was supposed to do. As a co-pastor, a mother of 5, and the holder of 4 distinct academic degrees, including a master's and a PhD, she followed the traditional, socially accepted playbook for success to the letter. She built her financial foundation exactly how the experts advise. She worked as a real estate agent, consistently contributed to a 401k, and acquired a portfolio of rental properties to secure her family's future. Then, the 2008 global recession hit. In a matter of months, that carefully constructed safety net unraveled. The real estate market crashed, her retirement account was decimated, and her academic degrees offered no protection against the economic vacuum. Degrees and traditional portfolios are often tied to the same systemic risks. When the broader economy contracts, the qualifications and investments that signal safety and good times can lose their value almost instantly. The cascade of financial losses happened incredibly fast. The funds in her 401k vanished, and because her rental properties were not paid off in full, the banks quickly stepped in and reclaimed every single one. The devastation didn't stop with her investments. She came home to find a padlock on the door of her primary residence. She resorted to hiding her car from the repo man and organizing house parties just so her college-aged kids would have enough food for the weekend. At her absolute lowest point, she had exactly $40 left to her name. Relying on a single employer or a specific sector like real estate creates a single point of failure during a recession. Moving forward required finding a tool that could function even when the local economy was stalled. That search for a new vehicle led her to the foreign exchange market. Forex has operated continuously since the year 4 AD. Over 2 millennia, it has never filed for bankruptcy, never closed its doors, and never missed a payout. Today, it is a $6.9 trillion a day industry. Stepping into a market of that staggering size with only a $40 stake is incredibly intimidating. This chart shows exactly what a beginner faces on day 1. The data looks like an impossible mix of foreign languages, creating a massive visual and mental barrier for anyone trying to understand where the price is moving. But during a promotional sign-up event, she was offered a chance to join a trading group for a single dollar. She bypassed the overwhelming complexity, paid the entry fee, and pushed her final $40 into the market. You do not need to understand every indicator on the screen to take your first step. Proximity to the right information and decisive action must happen long before perfect mastery. Instead of trying to decode the entire market at once, Dr. Kathy stripped away the noise. She focused purely on executing basic, repetitive commands, simply copying and pasting the trade setups provided by seasoned educators. She paired this simplicity with a highly specific timing strategy. She stayed up every night to trade the midnight to 5 a.m. window, capitalizing on predictable, reliable movements during the global night cycle. This chart shows the raw mechanics of compounding in action. By consistently applying those basic commands during the right market window, she multiplied her $40 balance into $500 in a single hour. She applied the Ecclesiastes strategy. Drawing on Ecclesiastes chapter 11, she divided these new gains into 7 distinct accounts, creating multiple income streams to hedge against risk. True wealth generation does not require a massive initial war chest. It requires the disciplined compounding of micro amounts, executed with precise market timing. By repeating this exact process night after night, the results multiplied exponentially. By the time December 31st of that exact same year arrived, her net worth had grown to $1.3 million. In a matter of months, she went from a broke real estate agent hiding her car from the repo man to becoming a record-breaking market educator and the top female trader in her entire company. She now views financial stability as a product of individual technical proficiency. By learning to recognize specific market movements, a person can generate income that does not depend on a single employer or a stable housing market. Developing this technical knowledge changes the dynamic of financial risk. It offers a way to navigate volatility using data rather than institutional trust. If you've been watching me this week and saying, Dr. K, I need to understand this better, tonight is where we start. I understand your hesitation, but I am not asking you to come into the room knowing everything. You don't have to. Just come ready to learn, come ready to ask questions, and build your understanding. We start tonight at 7. If you are joining me, get registered right now, and I will see you in class.